practicing Fightmaster Yoga.
We'll start off today in Tadasana, coming to stand at the top of the mat. You can have your feet together, heels slightly apart. If that bothers your low back at all or this makes you feel a little bit wobbly, you can have your feet apart, outer edges of feet parallel. So find what stance works for you. Bring your palms together. Thumbs against your sternum bone, relax your shoulders back and down. And close your eyes here. Let's start to deepen your breathing. Start to engage Ujjayi breath, creating that slight constriction at the back of your throat. Soft sound as you breathe. And with your eyes closed, start to bring awareness down into the soles of your feet. And take a moment to feel the bottoms of your feet. Feel them connected to your mat. Feel your feet firmly connected to the earth. And as you get a sense of rootedness through your feet, you might even imagine roots growing down into the earth. And start to bring attention upwards slowly. Start to lift through your inner ankles. Lift your inner thighs. Draw up through your low belly. Lift through the top of your sternum bone or your breastbone. Draw the heads or the fronts of your shoulders back and down. Reach up through the crown of your head. And just notice if your chin is jutted forward, bring your head back slightly. Chin just softens toward the throat. So body in alignment, energetic body in alignment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, empty it all out. With your next inhalation, circle your arms out and up overhead, bringing the palms together. Exhale, lower your hands back in front of your chest. Inhale here, interlace your fingers. As you breathe out, push your hands forward. Try to separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, take your arms overhead, chest forward. Exhale, release that interlace. Bend your knees a little bit and fold forward and down. Take a big breath in. Lift halfway. So your hands can come to your shin bones or you can come up onto your fingertips. With your next exhalation, simply fold back over your legs. Let your head be heavy. Root down into your feet. Inhale, come back up to stand, circling arms. Exhale, hands in front of chest. Breathe in here, interlace your fingers. Exhale, push your hands forward. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, release, fold forward and down. Inhale, come up halfway. We'll add to this movement. As you exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Set your knee down to the ground. Inhale, take your arms overhead. And simply hold here 3 breaths. So we're in a modified high lunge. Left knee is stacking over the ankle. Lengthen your tailbone down. Press your shoulder blades into your chest. Stay here, big breath in. Exhale, set your hands down, framing your left foot. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Take a couple extra breaths in this down dog. Adjust your body. Move your body in a way that feels good. And we'll keep moving with the breath. Next inhalation, shift forward into plank. Exhale, push back, down dog. We'll do that again. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, press back. Now inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the ground. Option to set the knees down first. Inhale, low cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Full exhalation out. Next in breath, raise your right leg to sky. Exhale, step your foot through. Left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And again, just pause here, about 3 breaths. Right knee over the ankle. Draw your pubic bone toward navel center. And press your shoulder blades forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, set your hands down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower hands. We'll keep opening the shoulders. Inhale, interlace. Exhale, push away from your chest. Inhale, take your arms up. And exhale, release and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, send your left foot back. Knee down, arms overhead. Hold the shape, inhale. As you exhale, sweep your right arm back, left arm forward. So you're adding a twist. Inhale, unwind, face the front of your mat. Exhale, same direction. Right arm goes back. Inhale, unwind. One more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hands down, step to the back of your mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. I'll do that again. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, push back. Now inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Reach your hands by your sides. So palms will face your hips. Press into your pubic bone. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your feet off of the floor. Variation of locust pose. Slide your shoulder blades down away from your ears. And see if you can lift your feet a little higher. Maybe lift your chest a little higher. Take another breath. And bend your elbows. Set your hands down. Set your feet down. Push yourself up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Stay for the out breath. Next inhalation, raise your left leg. Exhale, step up between your hands. Right knee down, reach your arms overhead. Breathe in. As you exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, unwind. We'll do that again. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale, face forward. One more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, set your hands down, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, just pause here. Take your thumbs against your sternum bone, close your eyes. 3 deep breaths. Connect in with your physical heartbeat. Slowing the breath, slowing the heart. Next exhalation, empty your lungs. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, walk both of your feet back this time, downward facing dog. Now you can hang out here in your down dog. If you want to add a vinyasa to your practice, inhale, shift forward, plank. Knees up or down, exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, you can stay low with cobra, or you can push into up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one more breath here. Then with your next inhalation, raise your right leg to sky. Exhale, step up between your hands. Turn your left heel down. Make sure your right knee and right toes are pointed forward. Then come up into warrior two. Reach out through your arms and relax through those shoulders. Take a deep breath here. Your next inhalation, reverse warrior. Left hand, back of left thigh. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Keep sinking into that right leg and lifting right shoulder away from the hip, opening into that side body. Now with your next in-breath, straighten out your right leg. Exhale, reach forward toward the front of your mat. Set your right hand down wherever it ends up. So it can be higher, it can be lower. Lean back like you have a wall behind you. Open across your chest and front body. Now, if you're feeling like triangle pose is good for you today, you can certainly stay here. If you want to add more challenge, more balance, we'll bend that right knee. Reach your right hand forward, little toe side of the foot. Slide your left foot in closer. And if you can, pick up that left foot, kick into the heel. You can see I'm up on my fingertips. We want to create a bit of space in that bottom arm. Hold another breath. And gently step back. We'll come into triangle pose. Back into that shape. Reach through your left hand. Inhale, rise. Hands to your hips. Turn your right foot so that when you look down at your feet, the outer edges are parallel. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out to fold. Lower your hands down to the ground. Fingertips in line with toe tips if you're able to. Bend your elbows and release the crown of your head toward the floor. Take another 2 deep breaths here. Feel that you're shifting your hips forward. The sensation is almost like you're going to do a somersault forward. Don't go quite that far though. Now next breath, walk your hands forward, lift your chest away from the ground. You might want to come up onto your fingertips here. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, reach your right hand to sky and hold. So we're in a twist. Press your left shoulder forward. Roll your right shoulder back. Try to open the space across your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Walk both of your hands over to frame your right foot. Step your right foot back into down dog. You can stay here. Option 2, inhale, come forward, plank. Knees up or down. Exhale, bend elbows. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. And we'll move into the second side. Inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step up between your hands. Right heel down. Begin in warrior two. Extend out through your arms. Make sure again that left knee, toes are pointed forward. Really important to keep the knee safe. Relax your shoulders and look past your left hand. Now stay sinking in that left leg. Right hand, right thigh, left hand to sky, reverse warrior. Lift out of your side body. You might even feel that you're breathing a little deeper into your left lung. Hold here another breath. And straighten out your left leg, inhale. Exhale, reach forward, triangle pose. Set your hand down. Reach up through your right arm. Pretend like you have a wall behind you. Lean against that imaginary wall. And as you hold here, make sure you're not locking that left knee. There's a tiny, tiny bend to help you engage the muscles rather than locking out the joint. Now, if this is feeling like enough, you stay here. This is wonderful. Option 2, bend that left knee. Reach your left hand forward, fingertips or flat palm. Come up or lift that right leg up rather. Kick into your heel. Try to keep leaning back. You might feel like you're going to fall over, but try to keep that front body open. Now together, we'll gently step back, return to triangle pose. Reach to your right hand, inhale, come up. Hands to your hips. Adjust your left foot. See that the outer edges of your feet are about parallel. Inhale, expand chest. Exhale, forward fold. This time, reach your hands to the outsides of your ankles, or you can grab the outsides of your shins. Shift forward, bend your elbows, and start to draw the crown of your head toward the floor. Deep breath. Release your hands, walk them forward, find that tall, long spine. Right hand stays down. Inhale, reach up through your left arm and hold. So we're pressing the right chest forward, rolling that left chest back. Stay long through the sides of your waist. One more in. Exhale, release. Take your hands over to frame that left foot. Step back into down dog. Option to hold here. Option 2, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. See that your elbows point straight back as they bend. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a breath. Then let's all set the knees down. You can either lower to child's pose or you can just sit upright in Virasana for a moment. Come back to deep, steady breath cycles. In through your nose and out through your nose. All right, if you are seated upright in Virasana, we'll lean forward, child's pose, reach the hands forward. And come up to tabletop, inhale. Exhale, push back into down dog. From your down dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heel toe your feet wide apart. It depends on your own personal alignment and flexibility and anatomy, how wide you need your feet to be. So you can always adjust here. Turn your toes out a bit and try to drop your hips as low as they can go. Now that being said, if this puts any pressure on your knees, you can always be more here. So your hips are higher or level to your knees. But if your knees are feeling good, try to drop fairly low. Bring your hands together, heart center. Press your elbows against your inner knees. Push the inner knees out and lift through your chest. Let's take another 2 deep breaths. Malasana, our yogic squat. Really helpful for bringing energy into the lower chakras. Now we'll add a twist to this position. Right hand to the ground. Turn your chest left, reach your left hand up toward the sky. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lean forward a little bit. Wrap your right arm around your right leg. Reach your left hand behind you. Your shoulder might pop like mine just did, but it's a good pop. It's not a bad one. Try to hold your fingertips or hold a wrist and roll that left chest back. Good. We'll come out of the twist. Return to center. Take a breath. From center, bring your left hand down just in front of that left knee. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Option 1, we hold here. Option 2, you can lean forward. Get that left arm around the thigh. Reach your right hand behind. And again, try to reach for fingertips, maybe a wrist. Roll your right chest back. Take another breath wherever you are. And then slowly come back to center. From here, I'm sure we're anxious to come out of this by now. Reach your arms forward and try to just very gently lower down to your sitting bones. Some days it's more gentle than others. Lift your feet off the floor, come into Navasana. A modification here would be to hold the backs of your thighs, especially if you feel like your hip flexors are really tight or it puts pressure on your low back. Just a couple more breaths, lifting through the chest. Deep breath in and exhale, set your feet down. Now, we're probably at the back of the mat, right? So let's move a little bit forward. Bend your knees, feet about hips width distance. Slide your hands back behind you. Fingers can point forward. My wrists are kind of bothering me though, so I'm going to turn my fingers out, and you can do the same. Press into your hands and feet. Lift your hips off of the floor. You can look at your belly button, or you can look up toward the ceiling. If you have no neck issues and your chest is really lifted, you might drop your head back. Just be really mindful there. Take another deep breath. Then gently set your hips back down to the ground. Now just straighten out your legs here. Bring your hands to rest by your sides in Tadasana, tall spine. Take a couple breaths. So we can repeat that reverse table, or if you want to go a little deeper, we have reverse plank option. So option to set up just like you did last time, knees are bent, hands are behind the hips. Option 2, we keep the legs straight, slide the hands back a little bit, press into your heels, press into your hands, and lift yourself away from the ground. So lifting the hips, lifting the chest. Again, looking forward, looking up, or looking back. Take one more breath. Then release your hips back down to the ground. Return to Dandasana, staff pose, hands by the sides, tall spine. Press through your heels. And then keep your left leg where it is. Bend your right knee. Bring that knee into your chest. Take your right hand behind your back. Tented fingers or a flat palm. Reach your left hand to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, wrap your arm around your leg. Breathe in, sit up a little taller. And as you exhale, deepen the rotation. Hold here 3 breaths. Option to look over your right shoulder. Just make sure you're not straining your neck to do so. Next breath out, turn to look forward and release the twist. Let that right knee open out to the right side and kind of pull that shin bone back a little bit so that you find your thighs are more or less a 90-degree angle. Reach your arms overhead, inhale, turn to face that left leg. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can and then fold. And maybe your hands are here on your shin. Maybe you're reaching for the foot Another option is to bend this left knee so that you can keep your low back more flat. So always, always listen to what your body needs and practice accordingly. Deep breath. And gradually lift yourself back up. Extend your right leg forward and come back into Tadasana, staff pose. So we'll go the other direction. Bend your left knee, bring it into your chest. Left hand behind your back. Right hand to sky, big breath in. Exhale, wrap your arm around your knee. Inhale, sit up even taller. And exhale, try to deepen the rotation, maybe looking past that left shoulder without forcing the body. Hold here and breathe. Remember, it's not about what the pose looks like. It's about what you're experiencing right now. Paying attention to body and breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn to look forward, release. As you unwind your spine, open that left knee out to the side. Again, adjust so that you find this right angle. Inhale, arms up, turn to face your right leg. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can and rest your hands. Shin, ankle, maybe reaching for the foot. If you are able to hold your foot, I like to hold the outside with my left hand. That helps me to keep that little bit of rotation in my spine. There's a little twist in this forward bend. Let's take another 2 deep breaths. And next inhalation, lift yourself back up. Take that left leg forward, back to Tadasana. One more time, tall spine. And bend your knees. Lower yourself down onto your back. You can reach your arms forward using your abdominals, or you can use your elbows to support that movement. Come all the way down onto your back and pull your knees into your chest. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh the breath out. Do that one more time. Feels so good. Inhale through your nose. Big exhale, let it go. And extend your legs long on the floor. Take your hands a little bit away from your body. Palms up, shoulders open. Close your eyes. Relax your breathing. Soften all the muscles of your body. Let the bones of your body be heavy into the ground.
Our quote today comes from Rumi, the Sufi poet. Love his work. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Quiet mind, quiet body, Savasana, rest.
We'll start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a deeper breath. Stretch your arms over your head. Give yourself a big hug. And tell yourself thank you for showing up on your mat today, doing your practice. You are worth it. I'll gently roll to one side, press yourself up. Come to a seated shape. Close your eyes one more time. Bring your hands together. We'll take hands to the forehead to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart for clear and loving intentions. Hands to the mouth for clear and loving communications, sending this positive energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Great job. Very good work. So doing yoga, you'll start to feel more balanced energetically, physically, mentally, especially when you start to practice daily. I've put together a 90-day program, and the first 3 days are for free. You're welcome to join. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description of this video, as well as a link in the pinned comments. And if you want to stay here on YouTube, I recommend this video.